Hello everyone, welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick. So if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe so that you will not miss out on any of the tutorials. Click that little bell, comment and share. We surely appreciate it. Also, if you do not have our catalogs and are not working with any other demonstrator and would like me to be your demonstrator, I would be happy to send you these catalogs. Right now, there's a fantastic sale going on that goes through the end of February, and everything that you buy in our current catalogs, even our last chance products, you can get something free from this catalog, and they've added extra items to that. But we'll discuss that at the end. Let's get going here. I want to bring a notice to a stamp set. It's called Everyday You and Me. Now this is actually a bundle set. It does have some dies. We'll be using some later over here that go with it. But this stamp set is in our scrapbooking brochure. You will find it online and you definitely want to check it out. I'm going to use it for making cards. What goes with this is this DSP Everyday Happiness. Now, I love the scrapbooking DSP because there's extras of the same pattern, and I absolutely love this pattern. And so we're going to be using that today. And then on top of it, I am going to be using the Spotlight and Nature's dies. I absolutely love this second in die. It has like a little lace edging on it. So we're going to be using that kind of as a background. Now let me see, I just dropped my stamp pack. So let me pick this up and let's get started. Now if you do buy this together, you do save 10% on the stamp set and the dies. We're going to start off with making our card base, and I'm using Pretty Peacock. We're going to do some embossing today to kind of jazz this up a little bit. So why don't we just start there? When I first started stamping, this was my favorite, absolute favorite technique, was embossing. So what I have is a piece of Pool Party, which matches very well. And I have that sentiment, love every moment. I figure that works so perfectly with about anything in life. This could be for a wedding card. This could be just because you're sending a just because card. Love every moment. So I'm going to ink this up into the Versamark ink. I'm hoping I got that good and inky. I can't tell. And then I'm going to stamp this right in the center here. Like that. And I am just going to use some white emboss powder. Now this is our new stuff, and I'm telling you, I just love it. It's this Wow opaque white. It's very, very bright. And where is my, here, I'm going to grab some powder. Oops, I missed a few spots. I need to just dump this out is what I need to do. Make it easier on me. Did I get it all? I did. Okay. So let me just tap off any excess. There we go. Okay. I'm going to heat up my stamp tool, or my heat tool. And we're just going to melt that. And you can see how bright white that makes that. Isn't that awesome? Okay. There we go. So we're going to set that aside for later. And I'll put that back. And then here's that image that I stamped out with the spotlight or die cut with the spotlight and natures. Now I have a piece of scrap basic white, and I am going to use some Granny Apple Green and some Berry Burst. And let's stamp some images here. I've got this rose image that's so beautiful. Now these do, let me make sure I've got that good and inky. Okay. And then I'm using, there's 4 different sizes of these roses, and I'm using 3 of the 4. Like that. Now, these will dry lighter, and I love the variation that I have in mine. Okay, and then for the Granny Apple Green, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to ink up. Can you guys hear my dog whimpering in the background? Sorry about that. She is a little princess and thinks that she should be treated like one at all times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down. So this will run through pretty good on my mini, and then I'll cut this down. And I will get my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And if you put that, the little mat, the silicone mat down, it helps keep it so it doesn't slide all over the place. And then I'm going to grab a cutting pad, a base pad. Let's see. Well, there we go. I had it in the wrong spot. So you have the base pad and then 2 cutting pads. And we're going to start off, and I'm going to use some, one of the die cuts here, and I'm going to put some washi tape just to kind of hold it in place. And then we'll place that on there and run this through. Oops, I have this. I'm right-handed. I need it on this side. And then I will need this. We'll put that, we'll hold that aside, and I'll need that die again when we run through these. And so let's have this one here. And then this one must go up here. Let's see. Maybe it is this one. No, it's not. I believe this one is this one. Here we go. Okay, let me grab another piece of washi. I found that one. So, and this has to be this one. So let's just figure it out right here. There we go. And we'll get another piece of washi to hold that in place. So we can do those 3 at one time. I usually have, like in my day-to-day crafting world, I have a large one and it's on a roller cart over here. And so I don't have to worry about it shaking my whole table. Okay, this one goes there. So then what we're left with is these two. And I've got that and that. So I'm going to cut this one down and this one down so we can get it back on the plates. So this one goes here. And then, actually, maybe I should try to figure it out before I put it on the plate. Is this it? No. There we go. Okay, so add that there. And then we'll run this through. Okay, last time just shaking everything to death. So this is what we're going to decorate with. Can you hear her? She sounds like the most abused little puppy in the world. Oh my goodness, I'm just not catering to her needs right this moment. Can you tell that maybe she's kind of a princess, that I do that a little bit? I do. Okay. So now that we have that, let's make sure we have this piece of DSP cut to the right measurements. This is the one that I chose. I just love this pattern. So let's do 3 by 5.5. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place this on here. I'm going to leave a thin little border just for some interest and then a thick border over here. So we'll adhere this down with a little bit of liquid glue. This is the Tombow liquid glue. I just love this stuff. You guys will see me use it all the time. I think it's less expensive than like a tape runner because of the hold that I get from it and the way I use it. Now, I've had people who use a lot. A little dab will do ya on this stuff. It is very tacky. Okay, so we've got that down, right? Now, let's just figure out, I think I want this centered, like centered in the card this way, but maybe up north a little bit. So we're going to put this down as kind of like a lacy background. Am I running out of sauce here? There we go. Kind of almost gives it like a doily effect. But as you see, because I have that other piece off center, I've already added interest to my focal point. Now, I do like to send things very flat, so I am going to put this across, and I think I'm going to have it be the same width here and just come over on this side. And again, probably a little bit north of the circle on the little bit high on that circle, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Little bitty whimpers coming from her. Okay, now we can decorate. So let's pull out our different ones. Now, I like to lay them out first. Everybody's a little different, but I like to lay them out first and see where I want them. And I think I want the smallest one up front. I think I'm going to do something like that. And that way I get an idea of what I'm going for. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. But notice I don't have the glue going all the way to the edges. And that is because I'm going to do some tucking. So I'm going to put that one in. And then I think what I'll do is grab some dimensionals. And I think I'm going to raise this one. Yeah, something like that. So I'm kind of crossing over that, and then I'll raise this one too. And I'll have this one kind of covering up here. Now I'm not so worried if this part of the circle showing I more wanted that, but it is on there so that if I want to, you know, leave some I can, but I'm not going to, I don't think. I think I'm going to do a little cover up. So I'm going to start with this one, but I think I'm going to have this be up a little higher. And then this one, I might take and actually, let me see how I want this to go. I think I'm going to layer these two together and then put them. So I left that little bit so I can slide this in. Okay. So pretty cool, right? I mean, it's coming together very nicely. So I have this gold and silver trim. And of course, you guys know I'm really into my triple bows these days. And so I'm gonna, oh, you know what? I have some unopened. I have some opened silver trim. I go through this a lot. A lot of the gold this year, it seems to be the thing. So I am going to cross over. I am right-handed, so I plan on using the left side here, crossing over and just kind of putting my fingers there, and then come in front. Oops, I want that bow to lay a little bit different, so let me change that over to this side. So come over in front of me and around, in front of me and around, in front of me, and then around. Now that was 3 times. And then I will take my snips and snip that off. Still keeping my hand on that little heart. I'm going to push this through and come up in the center. Then I'll let go, and I'm going to tie a granny knot here, and pretty tight. I mean, I'm really, you know, bearing down on that. Then I'm going to pull this one through, and then again, this other side now is going to go through, and I like to do 2 on these thinner ribbons. The thicker the ribbon you go, the less layers you want, I would say, but this is very thin. And then I'm going to pull these downward. My tails are down, so that as I start to pull up on this bow, look at this. It releases them with them down. Then I can kind of floof them out as I need to. This one goes that way. I got that one a little smashied. Making sure that I keep holding right here. And then I will cut those off. You can angle them if you want. And then I am going to grab another glue dot right here. And set that on there. And I'll probably put this right here. You can floof it however you want to floof it up then. So you got that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. I just love it. Now I'm going to bring my embellishments. And I think for this one, because I've got kind of this silver look, and I love how this turned out, I think what I'm going to do is go in here and just try to find my, here we go. my basic rhinestones because I think this will do just fine for the look that I'm going for. I think a lot of times we forget that the basic rhinestones are still an important part of our crafting. So now you just have to figure out where you want them. I think I'm going to do one there, and then I'm going to do one of these medium ones here. And I think I may do one of these really large ones. Just, I'm going to go off right there. No, maybe I want it on this side. Do I like that? No, I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to go this side. Okay. Isn't that just so sweet? Very, very easy to make. Such a fun card. It's got lots of elements. You've got your DSP, you've got your roses, you've got some embossing, you've got some movement with the really fun bow, simple embellishments. It's just so beautiful. I love that. So now all of these products are on sale in my online store. You can find them by hitting the Shop Now button if you're on Facebook. I also have links to it that hook in my host code. And why is the host code important? Because the host code gets you signed up for, let me go here, my Perks Rewards. Oh, I guess I don't have it on here. I thought I had a Perks Rewards flyer on here to show. But if you use it on all orders under $149.99, you automatically get put into my Perks Rewards program. It is a loyalty program for being with Piccadilly Stamping. And after $35 purchase, you start earning one of the letters to the word Piccadilly. Every $35 will get you, per purchase, will get you a letter to the word Piccadilly. I also have a free stamp pack available for an $80 purchase. This one is using the Refreshed Beauty DSP. It is before tax and shipping if you're using that current host code. With an $80 purchase, you're going to get 2 Perks Rewards, the stamp pack, plus you're going to get something free from the Celebration catalog, because right now Celebration is going on. And they have added even more that you can pick from. And it's all your choice. With a $60 purchase, you get a product for free. So that's pretty fun and pretty awesome. But on top of it, they have updated their last chance products, which means these are products that Stampin' Up! Is going to go out of. Excuse me. And so they have many of them listed as a discount. So you definitely want to check that out. And then the last thing that I want to tell you is click that link in the description box where all of these links are going to be. But then there's going to be another one to sign up for my video. And my video gives you this, sign up for my email and my video. And my email gives you this video. The photos of this cards, the dimensions to make it, and all the products that I use so that you can find them. This video will go out, let's see, today's Monday. I believe this goes out on Friday, so you definitely want to sign up before Friday. All right, everyone. Take care. I hope you enjoyed a little inspiration, and we'll see you next week. I also have a Facebook Live coming at 7 p.m. Central Time this Wednesday. Hope you can join us because we are going to do another really cute card. I cannot wait for you to see it. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.